I know I'm sitting with my big headphones, but my AirPods is on charge. Anyhow, I need to take a second because coming third at Bimmerfest Best of Show is massive. Because the car I lost to, they're super good builds, and it almost feels surreal to be in the same group as them because they were show builds, super pricey show builds with lots of hours behind and lots of money. I also put in a lot of money and time in this car, but my car is built mainly for roads and to be a nice car to drive and experience. I tweaked it in my experience what I liked and what I wanted in my car, but it's by all means nothing of a show car in that perspective as the two others. I'm going to show you, I'm going to clip in those two cars because they're fucking good. I mean, just look at it because it looks so amazing and well put together. This is the one who comes second place, and it's also really amazing build. We're really put together, and yeah, just look at it. Super nice cars. The winner had a really popping interior. It was crazy. He also won best interior in the show, and yeah, he deserves it because it was amazing. It was great done. It's nothing like the cars what you see here because it was M car, but a show car. In Sweden, you often see like a maybe 316, 325 car with like a show build. But out in Europe, it's mostly M cars. They build show cars of. I like that. I like that it's both engine and the rest. You can't slack anywhere, so. I mean, how can you feel like losing after these two cars? It's like winning a prize that's huge because as you can see, the two cars in front of me look nothing like them. But I also got a quite good amount of great words and kind words and good feedback on this car. And one of the judges even said I wouldn't change anything with it. So that feels kind of surreal because I've been to the Sweden's, two of the biggest show in Sweden, and I didn't get that much feedback at all from the judges. I don't know if Sweden is more, it's more like these type of cars doesn't really go well with the judges. In some shows, of course, because I won a really big prize a couple weeks ago, and I'm so blessed with that. But I mean, in the bigger shows, it still feels like you have to do something really extreme from a really bad car to make an impression. It's not supposed to be built with passion for cars. It's supposed to be built with a mishmash of everything. I don't see a lot of red threads throughout builds here. That was a quite big difference in Europe because you can see the cars had a lot of red threads. Yes, it was a lot of air suspensions, like they were on air rights, and it was a lot of show cars and it was lots of everything, but they didn't slack anywhere, and it was built on great cars from the beginning. I have no problems with buildings in different price ranges, but I and most and a lot of people that I talk to say the same thing. In Sweden, you're not supposed to build on like an M car because it's not looked well at, and I don't know why. I can only have my thoughts about it, and they are quite controversial. But Sweden is a country where everyone is supposed to have the same. Also, no one should be better than anyone, and everyone should be included. And I'm all for the inclusion. But if everyone is going to be as good or as bad in everything, then it's really hard to be in it. Because if everyone should have the same price ranges of cars, and you're not supposed to do too less or too much, you're supposed to be able to drive the car you want, but you're supposed to be able to change it the way you want. And if two great cars compete against each other, but one of them is a higher priced car from the beginning and the other car ain't, and the wheels on the one of the cars are more expensive and look more flushed on the car, but the other one get more plastic on it and cheaper rims and cheaper tires and not as good fitment, but it's supposed to be including. I don't know. I know it's controversial, but I've seen this for 25 years. I don't say that my car is better than anyone else, but I've seen much better cars at shows not winning awards against a really shitbox year after year after year. I mean, if you're gonna give away a street car award at the show, aren't the cars supposed to go on the street? Aren't the cars supposed to be drivable? I don't know, but it feels like it. And also, if you're gonna go and give the car with best paint a prize, and the paint job is so bad that you can see the old color through, what the fuck is that? Then give it to an original color. Because I don't know. But out in Europe, it's not like this. I saw it because people rather spend their money on the right places, not throwing everything on a car and call it a day. At least when I saw it on Bimmerfest, because most of the cars standing there were really put together. And I have no problems with different price ranges. I started my car history with $150 car, and I've been working my ass off and doing sacrifices to get the car I have today. So, and I'm all in for the inclusion, that everyone should be able to be in the car industry and have cars and show cars. But it's not supposed to be looked down on to have a good one, or a more expensive one, or a more well-built one, or a more pricey part one. It's not supposed to be like that. But I guess it's like in Sweden we have something that's called Jantelagen, and I will give you a kind of explanation on it. I will put it in here. That's a part of it, actually. We will see if we can change it. We got some plans. We'll see. Today I'm gonna go at a show where there's super different cars, and it's like a weekly meet, so it's nothing fancy, but it's always nice to be at the local meets also. So it's the first time I'm showing this car there. I've been there with my old cars a couple times, so the weather is gonna be like, so we will see how many people will show up. Also, there's a week meet tomorrow. Otherwise, the car is gonna be home next week while I'm going up to Stockholm. So we will see. I will update later about the show tonight, and then I will post this on YouTube. I think it's time to start doing some more longer versions there. So if you're interested, so I hear you. I talk to you later. Bye.